this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with the a snippet roll that I have kind of made like a blank. So it's just made from book page on the reverse, and then what I've done, I've just covered the whole thing with just paper scraps really that I had laying around, and I thought let's just come along and make some kind of clusters from it really. So I'm just grabbing my bits from behind me. And then, yeah, I might bring in some postage stamps, which I thought might look quite nice. I have to say they're quite purple. I thought perhaps I had some pink ones. I have got some pink ones, so yeah, I'm going to pull in some postage stamps that we can use along here as well. So, yeah. Oops, let's just see if I've got any more of those pinky coloured ones. Okay. Okay, right, so, oops, there's another one actually. Oh, look, all the pink ones were buried at the bottom, so let's just pull out a couple of those. Okay, so I'm just kind of using up, you know, some stamps that I've got kind of lots of the same stamp, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, just the ones that I'm not trying to hoard, which, I mean, ridiculous, really. Why I'm trying to hoard any of them is just completely mystifying, isn't it? But yeah, obviously I am trying to hoard some because, like, say this one, I really like this and I haven't got tons and tons of those. So yeah, I'm kind of hoarding those. Oh dear, what's wrong with me? Right, okay. So I'm just going to go along the snippet roll a little bit and just kind of put the postage stamps just into, you know, intermixed in some places. So I'm just going to glue them with my, oops, my wet glue. Okay. Now I have to say I've only just painted my nails, so I'm kind of trying to avoid dabbing them. I think I've just already dabbed that one. So yeah, failed miserably straight in the first like 3 minutes of doing the video. I've already dabbed it, so yeah, not off to a great start at not dabbing them, but never mind. Right, so just going to press them down with my piece of tissue. I'm drying some wipes off because I know not everybody appreciates the noise that the tissue makes, so I do apologise, but yeah, I'm just kind of in the middle of, well, not in the middle of, but you know, just drying off some what's the word? Drying off some wipes. Sorry, I can hear my daughter's, you know, iPad, or, well, it's not an iPad, but, you know, her tablet out on the landing. So she's obviously watching something, but it's quite loud, so I do apologise if you can hear that. Filming this on a Sunday. I don't that often film on a Sunday, but I'm just doing it because it's, you know, school half term, so I thought, well, I'd best do a bit of a film ahead because I'm not sure, you know, if I will necessarily have time to be doing a lot of filming during the week. So I thought, well, I'll just quickly film now. So I'll just put those two down. Okay. Oh, I've dabbed my nails left, right and centre now, so never mind. I mean, to be honest, they probably look better without them being painted at all, based on the fact that they now look pretty messy, but yeah, I didn't want to have no nail varnish on, so yeah, I shall go with the dabbed look. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. And now, of course, my phone's now pinging. So it's just typical, isn't it? No sooner do you switch it on, then suddenly, you know, people decide to start texting. Well, it's not texting, it's that messenger, you know. So, yeah. Right, okay. So I'm just going to, yeah, pop the rest of the stamps down. Just because I thought, well, this is a nice way to get some extra colour, extra detail, all of that kind of malarkey on here. So it just kind of, you know, put in some extra detail in the background, really. So, and then what we'll do, we'll go along and we will decorate up with some other bits and pieces. So, oops, just got one more of those. Just put that in there. And even if you know, or if you are wondering and thinking, oh gosh, she's putting, you know, the same stamps kind of like very close to each other, it doesn't matter, because obviously, you know, snippet roll is going to be, you know, cut down or torn down, so it's not going to be used as it looks, if you see what I mean. So it doesn't really matter if your stamps are, you know, very close together, the same ones and things. You know, that's not how they're going to be used, or it's not how it's going to be used. So it will then, you know, take on a different appearance once it's all torn into chunks and things. So let's have a look. And yeah, let's bring in, so I've got a whole bunch of fussy cuts here. So let's just bring some of these in. Oh my gosh. I mean, when I say a whole bunch, I mean, seriously, a whole bunch. So yeah, this is my my fussy cutting endeavours for the last, oh goodness knows how long now. Right, I'm going to have to put them onto my lap, because otherwise they're, you know, all over the desk, which is not great. Right, oh my goodness. Oh, do you know, I never would have really thought of this, but just that second, I put this down here and thought, oh, look at how cool that boot looks on there. So I'm now almost thinking, shall we do like a decorative edge kind of piece with the boot? Like I say, not really, you know, not how I'd planned to go at all, but yeah, it just kind of landed there, and I thought, oh, maybe, let's turn this round. Okay, because I'd like to have that bit of that blue, really, if I can. I mean, obviously now I'm just covering up the stamps completely. So yeah, how gorgeous does that look? Oh, I love how that looks. So yeah, I might have to do that. So totally, like I say, I've gone completely off now. Off kilter, off at a tangent, you know, not what I'm expecting to be doing, but it's just because it kind of fell on there. Did I think here? It fell on there and I just thought, oh, how nice does that look? Just going to put it there, I think. Okay, right, let's dab that off with a bit of tissue. Again, so sorry about that noise from the tissue. Right. Oh my goodness. How gorgeous does that look? Absolutely love how that looks. Now, I'm just wondering about a bow on the boot. Oh, I have gone very, you know, very bright with my colours here. So, yeah, I apologise if you do not really like bright colours. It's, oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? It kind of looks like it's, you know, quite boudoir-ish, doesn't it? So, yeah, loving how that looks. Let's just pop that bow down on there. Oh, might have to just dab a bit of hot glue to, oops, hold that down. Yeah, it looks quite boudoir-ish. I don't know what I mean by that really, but I think the colours to me, they look a bit boudoir. What do you think? I think they definitely look quite boudoir to me. Oh, now even thinking, oh, should we have more things? I might be kind of ruining this completely, but yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, I love these colours together. What do you guys think? They're very, very pretty, aren't they? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I don't know. I do really love that, you know, flower coming out behind there, but I'm not sure whether, you know, it's making that too wide. It's hard to say without kind of trying it on a page. I've just got some lace here, so I'm just going to sort of see what that lace would look like. So what if I had a bit of lace And then let me just cut this down. Just going to cut it down again. Okay. Oops. Well, perhaps I could have it like that. Love how that looks, I have to say. It's very, very pretty. So I'm going to glue the flower down, and hopefully that's going to kind of glue the lace in place, and then I can go turn it round and put the lace in place like on the back, if you see what I mean. So yeah, love how that looks. Very, very pretty. Oh, how this has gone off at such a wild divergent, to be honest. It's yeah, completely kind of you know, gone off on its own tangent, but I just love how that looks. So I'm just going to glue this down here. So I just put a bit of glue just along that edge there, like that. Okay, and then just another little bit here to hold that down. Okay, oops. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous. How gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of in the middle of that snippet roll. So whether or not I'm going to kind of live to regret this and think, oh my goodness, you know, I've now just got this big boot on the middle of the snippet roll, I don't know. But I'm going to turn it back round now and kind of go back, you know, back along as I was originally expecting to be doing. So yeah, because obviously this was not, you know, this was not the plan. It was just that that boot caught my eye and I thought, oh my goodness, you know, how gorgeous does that look? So yeah, I'm going to go back in now with some other bits and pieces. Now, I have got this gorgeous big clock, which, I mean, again, I'm covering up half of those, you know, postage stamps, but I mean, I don't really mind, to be honest. Maybe that's a little bit on the big side. Perhaps I need some smaller things. So yeah, let's just try a couple of smaller bits and pieces on here. Just because otherwise, you know, I haven't really, you know, left any of my snippet roll showing. It's kind of being covered up by the ginormity. Ginormity, I don't know if that's a word, but you know, yeah, the ginormity of my pieces. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe switch that out with some smaller bits. Oh, I mean, that's quite nice. What do we think to that? I do love how that looks, I have to say. Very, very pretty, isn't it? So let me just put a new glue stick into my glue gun. Running out. Oops. Okay, right. Okay, let's put this down. Okie dokie, like that. And then, yeah, I do like the rose. Oh, I nearly picked up, or tried to pick that rose off of that flower, which of course was off of that boot. Sorry, I'm losing the ability to talk now. Honestly, I've had my breakfast this morning, so I've got no excuses for why my ability to talk is just going. What do we think to that? I know it's kind of not typical, you know, but or we could have it like that. Okay. So just pop him down there and then just check which way round I prefer this. I mean, obviously I don't really have to have all of it on there at all, but think I quite like the rose over there, so put that down there. Okay, and then the bow might just have down there. And then what I'm probably going to do is just, you know, put some lace and things coming out from here as well. So, you know, it's not going to be, this isn't the finish, if you see what I mean, the finish point. So there'll be some lace and things. So I'm going to move along, obviously bypass that whole boot area. You know, that I just, yeah, put that great big boot down. Right, let's see what else I've got that might look good. Sorry, I'm working from my lap now. Yeah, working from my lap, because obviously I've now got bits and pieces all over, and just my desk is so full I can't now fit them on there, so not really the best. Oh my goodness, how yummy does that look? Love that. So yeah, just going to commit to that straight away, so like that. Love the, you know, the pink against the duck egg blue type colour. Just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, how yummy does that look? I mean, this really is taking on a sort of boudoir feel. I don't know whether I'm alone in that thought or whether you think it as well. It's just obviously these, you know, these blues and pinks, they look to me very, yeah, very like a woman's, you know, very pretty kind of bedroom. Thought that one might go, but no, doesn't really, does it? So I've got some of the book plates here, so I'm just going to take this one down. Actually, I might take two. Just seeing what other ones I've got here. Oh, I've got a shoe. Oh my goodness. I mean, can this be getting any more kind of like, it should have just, you know, yeah, like gorgeous ladylike things, shouldn't it? So definitely having that vibe for me. Don't know. No, maybe not. What about this? Yeah, I don't know really with the red. It's kind of a little bit off, but I don't mind it. So yeah, maybe, you know, because we don't want them all looking the same, do we? So just cut this book plate out. Okay. Let's just see where we want the shoe. Oh yeah, maybe like that. So I'm just going to pop notes down there and pop the shoe on top. Okie dokie. Oops. Press that down. Not doing a very good job of this. It's not looking very straight, to be honest. Just, yeah, just kind of just winging it a little bit here. Right, now what if I have that there? I think that looks quite pretty. So yeah, let's put this down. And then just, you know, bring in more of that pink in with this rosebud. Oops. Sticking these like all over my, oops, all over my mat. Okay. Honestly, this was not how I was intending this to go either. I mean, yeah, I did kind of feel like it had a bit of a boudoir feel straight away, but, you know, when I first switched the camera on, this wasn't quite how I was expecting, or, you know, planning. Not that I really had a plan particularly, but yeah, if I did, this was not it. So, oops. Okay, let's just pop this one down. Okay, looks nice, doesn't it? Don't know about that butterfly. I do like it, you know, theme-wise. I'm not sure colour-wise, to be honest. So, because it's not duck egg, I mean, I just get very obsessed about things, and then it's like, oh, well, that's not duck egg. It doesn't really belong there. But, you know, I mean, it probably doesn't really have to be, does it? I mean, as long as it's kind of, you know, looks okay-ish, that's probably good enough, isn't it? You know, sometimes it's easy to get a bit too obsessed. Well, that's quite nice. Did I try this one? Just move these along. Oh, I have got this one. It's quite nice, isn't it? I'm so sorry for my ping, 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 ping. It's because, obviously, well, I say it's because it's a Sunday, but yeah, I mean, sometimes this happens anyway, but it's, you know, often like it anyway, so right, let's have a look. Yeah, maybe something like that. Right, let me cut out this other book plate. Oh my goodness, hold on. Don't know what's going on with my cutting. To be honest, the light's quite glaring today. It's been raining all morning, and now it's kind of, I mean, it's not sunny, but, you know, it stopped raining. I think there's kind of glare, you know, picking up from what was rain earlier. And I think that's sort of blinding my ability to actually see. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying because, you know, I'm struggling to actually kind of see properly to be able to cut things out. But, right, sorry. And now all these are now dropped into my lap, so I'm just picking them up off of my jumper. Yeah, I think maybe might do it a bit like that. What do we think? Do we think that looks quite pretty? Right, let me just put these back away. Oops. Just see if there's any others, you know, kind of floating at the top that might go. Let's just have a look. Ooh, we have a label here. Oh, I quite like that. Yeah. So I'm just going to put this one down. Like that. Okay. Then this one, oops, I'm going to put the label down. Like that. Okay. Put that there. Oops. Maybe with that, yeah, that smaller rosebud I think looks better. So yeah, we'll just pop this one on here. Oops. Okay, and then yeah, maybe that rosebud there. I mean, I know it's kind of quite big, but I quite like it. Okay, and right, let me just have a quick another look through my little packet of fussy cuts. No, definitely not that. Just see here. Oh, I've got this green shoe, which I do quite like, but oh, I could just do with a bit more snippet roll, couldn't I, to you know, be able to kind of accommodate that really. Oh, that's annoying. Unless I have this. Right. No. what I'm wondering, I've got some of this here. What if I have that, oops, there. So I'm just kind of thinking about extending the length of the snippet roll in order to be able to get the shoe on there like that. Just because otherwise it was overhanging a lot, which, you know, I don't mind, but yeah, it's probably better if it's got something more. So just going to glue this down here on there like that. Okay, and then just take my shoe like that. Okay, right, so that looks good, doesn't it? Now, could we also have maybe the book plate on there as well? Maybe there. Yeah, maybe something like that. Or maybe the rosebud even behind, or maybe kind of tucked in there like that. So just going to kind of put some glue on and just slip that into there, just into that space. Oh, I love how that looks. That's so pretty. Then just going to pop this down. Oh, this is so girly, honestly. Yeah, I apologise if you don't like girly and you're not a, you know, a girly kind of fan. I do apologise because, my goodness, this looks so girly. It's, yeah, kind of gone, yeah, girly overload. But I do love girly, I've got to be honest. So, yeah, and I mean, this wasn't the plan. This has just, you know, this has just turned out like this. I didn't kind of think it was going to go this way. I mean, obviously, the colours were kind of quite girly on the, you know, the papers in the first place, but yeah, I didn't necessarily expect it to go quite as girly as it has. Just going to cut this down. Okay. Yeah, I think like that. So I just, you know, partly just covering up where I've torn some of the paper here. It was when I was gluing it down, I just tore it a little bit by accident. So let's just get that glued down like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous and scrumptious does that look? So let me just get rid of these. Oh gosh, I've got nowhere really to put them. Oh, I'm so sorry. My craft area, and I've been saying this for ages now, it's so messy now. It's like taken it to an all new level. It's yeah, an all new level of messiness, and yeah, I mean, I do feel a bit embarrassed, to be honest. Even by my standards, it's become embarrassing now. Well, it's not even embarrassing. It's actually come to the point where instead of being inspirational, it's actually a bit frustrating, because every time I touch something, you know, something else kind of slips off or slides off the desk where I knock things. So yeah, it's actually even come to the point where it's irritating me, to be honest. Which, you know, I mean, it takes a long time for me to get to that point, because normally the messier the better, I find, with my desk. But yeah, even by my standards, it's just got too much now. Right, love that there. So let's just pop that down. Oops. Like that. Okay, oops. Just need to pop a little bit of glue here just to kind of hold that down. Otherwise it was a bit flapping around. I mean, it's still a bit flapping around, but when I come to use it, I can obviously stick it down a little bit more. Right, I've got a blue bow here. I don't know whether the blue will be, no, maybe not. And I've got this lovely pink. I love this colour. Yeah, I'm going to have to title this video now Super Girly Snippet Roll. Like I say, not what I, you know, had come along necessarily expecting or, you know, planning to do, but it's just gone down that line. And wow, I just unashamedly girly and pink now. So yeah, but hopefully you think it's very pretty. sometimes it's nice to just do girly, isn't it? You know, completely girly things. So yeah, like that. And should we have another bow? Thinking maybe up here somewhere, maybe at the top. So just going to glue this one down on the top of that piece there. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look? Yeah, love how that looks. So I mean, we've actually got quite a few kind of varied parts of this, if you see what I mean. Because I mean, obviously we've got that huge shoe, or that huge boot on there, which of course is, you know, very, very different to the rest of it, which I love. Now I'm thinking marry this up with white lace. The white lace just really complements it, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do, just going to dab my hot glue onto the lace there. Okay, so like that. Okay. Oh my goodness, I am loving how this looks. It's so pretty. Right. I mean, honestly, I feel like just spraying it with perfume and, you know, sniffing it because it looks, you know, it's got that look to it that it's just, oh, feels just so, well, I don't know. Yeah, like it just belongs in. Well, actually, it's reminding me a bit of, I talked about that lovely film, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. I mean, it's probably ages since that was out now, but yeah, if you haven't seen that film and you like a girly film, then definitely try and check it out. It's such a nice film. And yeah, this has got kind of a feel of that. Mrs. Harris Went to Paris. So just, you know, getting down some white lace. It just looks gorgeous on there, doesn't it? And then let's bring it along. And I think then a bit of white lace up this end would be really good as well. So yeah. Do we think like that? Maybe I might even be able to have it at the top. I always think it's a bit weird when you put the lace at the top on a snippet roll. I don't know why. Because, you know, when you come to use it, actually it might look okay with the white, with the lace at the top. It's only when you're making it that you think, not sure about that. And actually, I have to say now, I'm not quite sure about the white lace on there. It looked absolutely amazing on the other end. I'm not so sure that it looks so good up that end. Yeah, I'm kind of having my doubts now about that end. So let me just see. Got some other lace here. So let me get rid of that postage stamp. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh, just spotted. Oh, did not remember about this pink lace. So let me just pull this in. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry that I constantly keep saying that. I'm just absolutely loving these colours so much. They're kind of like, I don't know, a bit mesmerising to me. I really do love them. Yeah, going to have that one down there. So again, just going to dab the glue straight onto that lace and then hopefully, you know, attach the snippet roll. Oops. Oh, can you hear my desk? It's just so messy. Yeah, as soon as I kind of like went near that end, a whole bunch of stuff got knocked off. So, right. Yeah. Now I'm just going to check that I don't want any more of this pink. So let me just cut a little section off because it is very pretty. Kind of thinking, oh, shall we have some there, or maybe there. Yeah, so I'll just again put some lace on, glue, losing my ability to speak. Okay. Oh, maybe it's cup of tea time, to be honest. Yeah, perhaps that's what's going on. Cup of tea time, and then hopefully I will regain my ability to actually talk. right, this was the other lace that I had pulled in. It's ivory. Just wanted to check that, but actually I'm now really liking this pink, so I'm just going to snip this down. Don't know, you know, this might not really look quite right, but I'm conscious that this end has got no lace, which, you know, now I feel sorry for it having no lace compared to the rest, which looks obviously so fancy. So yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? So again, just dab that glue onto that lace directly, and we'll just place it down like that. Oh my goodness. How pretty does that all look? Oh, I just love it. Absolutely love, 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 love. Now, I have got some of this pearly trim, which I'm also thinking I could maybe add. Let me just cut that down. Do you know, I'm thinking actually I might be better off adding this maybe when I come to use the snippet roll rather than trying to add it now, only because this would probably be better added, you know, once it's actually glued onto something. It's going to be like a weak point, I think, here, although I could add it there because it's more on the paper parts. It's just when it's going onto the lace, it's obviously flimsy. So let's just put that there, like that. Okay, and let's just cut off. I'm just going to cut off another line of 3, but I might not use 3. I might just use 1 or something. I might not use any. Oops, let me just try it. Oh, let's just cut down 1. Right. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous does that look there? There or there? The only reason I've moved it up to here is because I thought, does that look like it's got a diagonal line going across it now? Which, that's just weird, isn't it? So yeah, I just kind of think actually have it over this side and then it's evening it out a bit better. So yeah, maybe better like that. Oh, no, that looks weird, doesn't it? Oh, that looks pretty on there with that bird. Let me just pop that one down. Oh, yummy. So obviously I will not be taking this to my sewing machine now because that trim is kind of plastic trim. It would obviously, you know, my sewing machine would not appreciate that. So yeah, I won't be stitching this one, but you know, I mean, it doesn't really need it. I think it looks gorgeous, you know, without having any stitching. I'm just going to put this one down there. Okay. Right, so that is the snippet roll. So yeah, let me just kind of move it along for you. Obviously we've got this piece which would obviously be that way up. Don't you love these colours? Oh, I'm now thinking going to have to do a journal in duck egg and pink. It's yummy combination, isn't it? Absolutely yummy. So yeah, I hope that you like it, and you know, maybe it's inspired you to do something pink and girly. Maybe do a girly snippet roll yourself, you know, or maybe you will run a mile and think, oh, something to steer clear of because you don't like pink and girly. But yeah, I really, really hope that you love it. I could not love this anymore. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all, you know, feel inspired from some way, either by being put off or put on. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks, Hen. Bye.